Hello everyone, it's averydawnside and welcome back to another video. As you guys saw, we had quite the early start this morning. Not that we don't on a regular day, but we got up extra early because today I dragged a few of the horses out to moorland so that we could do some off-property summer schooling. As most of you know, I am an owner and instructor of the Dawnside Equestrian Facility lesson program, and most of my horses that I own are actually schooling horses, so they get used for lessons every single day, every single week. Now, with that being said, they are not the perfect horses, and they're still learning a lot while teaching others, so I tend to do a lot of summer schooling on property anyways, but typically once or twice a summer I like to take some horses away for off-property schooling just so that they can really acclimate to different environments in the case that they would be leased in the future. So today I've brought Tilly and Barney with me here to Moorland Stables. This is a bittersweet moment for me because this is where I was born and raised as a rider, so it's very unique to be back and very cool to see the property as it's developed. But I won't continue to talk your ear off. Let's just go ahead and get into the schooling. Up first, we have Miss Tilly, and if you've been with me for a while, you know that Tilly and I have been together for over a year now, and it's been really amazing to watch her grow as a pony, although she's always maintained her spunkiness and her attitude, which is okay. The lesson students honestly really like it. Today, we're just going to be working on some ground poles and some small cross rails, nothing too exciting, just trying to get Tilly more used to doing smaller things and working with the smaller kids because she is a smaller pony and she tends to be a little snippy, and we can't have that with the younger students. So once I hopped on, I just went ahead and started to get her warmed up and ready to go.
There's a place in my heart where you live, wrapped up in boxes, hoping I would forget, but I didn't, it didn't work. You dragging me down, pulling me under.
After we finished warming up on the flat, we moved into some of our early pole work. If you didn't know, pole work can really help build your memorization and course building skills with your horse or pony, as well as work on the flexibility overall and just the movement and mobility of your horse or pony. This is something that I'm looking to develop with Tilly because, like I said, she does work with most of my intermediate to advanced students, so they really push her to get that bend, but as she works more with the younger students and getting her acclimated to that part of the lesson program, I want her to be able to do these things more automatically and not need so much leg pressure and attention to detail.
You're taking advantage of my heart, and I might be fine, but not for me. For you, I'm always there whenever.
Tilly was struggling a bit with the exercise that you're seeing on screen right now just because we went the opposite direction than typically you would, and it's just a transition between the canter to the trot that was throwing her off, but once we did it a few times she got a hang of it and overall started to use her brain more, which then translated to a better, smoother ride overall.
That's just how it's always gonna be.
We finished up our schooling with some small in and out lines, nothing too crazy, just pretty simple today. Then we headed out on a small trail around the course. Good job, Tilly. I did have a bit of a break for some lunch before I headed back into the arena to help the other workers set up the course for the second half of the schooling day. During this time, I took the opportunity to walk the strides in between the courses and make sure that I had the right count in my head so that Barney and I didn't have to figure that out while I was already on. My old trainer Jenna was so kind to tack up Barney for me and have him ready to go by the time that we were done setting up the courses and fixing the standards. I took this chance to catch up with her, and it was honestly really, like I said, bittersweet to be here and just talk about the lesson program because this is where I started as a rider. With Barney today, we're really working on height and endurance of the jumps. Barney has done the height that you see in the video right now before, but he hasn't done it with any of my lesson students, and I haven't had the chance to hop on him and try it myself before giving any of them the A-OK to do it themselves. So I wanted to take that chance to go ahead and test him out and see how he really behaves under this height. Even though I know he's done it before, I just want to see how he's acclimating since he's only been with me for a few months. But he was pretty good on the warm-up, nothing too crazy, was bending really well and moving pretty smoothly. We did have a little hiccups here and there, but nothing too bad.
On your skin, where you been, my love, I'm in love with the souls.
Barney was sure that these traffic cones were going to try and eat him alive, but we moved on and went right into some warm-up jumps to get his mind off of the traffic cones and focused onto something else.
Take me in to the ocean, baby, let me swim. No, you drive me crazy, take a chance. Be here with me, baby, make it last.
After doing a few warm-up jumps, we decided to move into doing some higher coursework, and he picked it up really smoothly right off the bat. You could tell that his body language even transitioned into a more positive and excited forward movement rather than slow and laid back like he is on the flat.
On your skin, dive in with me.
We did start to have some problems as he got tired. He did not want to do this water jump at all. He kind of looked at it and was like, what am I supposed to do with this? So I gave him the chance to take a peek, and he was still unsure, so we tried it a few more times and eventually he got the hang of it, but he got a little bit overexcited and just completely tried to run us into this other jump, but luckily I was able to pull him up before we actually hit the jump because that would have been a disaster, but that is riding horses. We also had issues with the same traffic cone from earlier, so I could tell that he was just starting to get worked up, and I tried to do it a few more times, but he just really wasn't having it at this point. I could tell that he was getting overtired just from the endurance riding, and he just was not having this traffic cone, so I decided to call it quits there and just cool him out. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take Barney here for a long trail because he's definitely overworked and overstimulated, and I want him to calm down and settle before we head back home. But my camera is about to die, so I am not going to vlog this part. Barney here will probably enjoy not being filmed as he settles down. Hello again. It's actually many hours later from when you saw that last clip at Moreland. After that, I just finished cooling out Barney, loading up the truck again, saying hi to some old friends in Moreland, and just hanging out. And I did not have the energy or the camera battery to vlog any of that, so I am sorry, but I'm home now. It is around 8 p.m. The sun is starting to go down. We're finishing up some last-minute barn chores, putting away stuff from schooling, which is why I'm currently in the storage room, as you can see. Not the best place to vlog, but I did want to end the vlog properly and not leave you guys hanging. So if you did make it to the end of the video, thank you guys so much for watching. I always enjoy showing my journey with you guys, whether it's with my personal horses or my school horses or just anything random. I appreciate your love and support so much, and as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and without further ado, I will see you in the next video. I love you all so much. Bye!